guys, it's Indiana Kohl and I am here with a Halloween tutorial for you guys. Right now I am priming my face using the Jelly Pack by J.One, and this is a makeup gripper primer, which is so freaking awesome. And then I'm using the NYX Eyebrow pencil in the shade dark brown just to fill in my eyebrows. And this thing is so convenient because it has a brush attached to it, so it's just easy. Then I'm going in with my LA Pro Girl concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm just going to clean up under my brows and just carve out the tail of my brow as well. And then I'm going to take that same eyebrow pencil and just mimic little hairs at the front end of my brow just to make it look a little bit more natural. And then I'm going to take my angle brush, this is by e.l.f. in the shade Sable from my Lorac Pro palette, and just fill in my eyebrows. Then I'm going to go over them with the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the shade Chocolate. And then I'm going to prime my eyelid using the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade White. And I'm just going to apply this all over my lid and blend it out. And now taking my Vice 4 palette, I'm going to take the shade Bitter in my angle brush and I'm just going to cut my crease. Just draw the line and just wing it out at the end. And you want to make sure that you go over the fold in your eye so that when you look up that your line does not disappear. And using that same angle brush, I'm just going to feather it up a little bit. And guys, this line does not have to be perfect. Just get it as close as you can because you're going to use concealer to clean it up. Now using my little fluffy brush by e.l.f., I'm going to blend that out and just get rid of any harsh lines. And I'm applying a little more of that shade Bitter to the line because I blended it out too much, which happens. And then I'm going to take a bigger fluffy brush and apply a little bit more of that shade Bitter and just blend it out. And now I'm using a darker shade from that same Vice 4 palette, and this shade is the color Delete, and I'm just going to darken up that line a little bit. And just like I did before, I'm going to blend it out. And now I'm using a flat brush, a small flat brush, and some concealer. It doesn't matter which kind you use. This is the LA Pro Girl concealer in the shade Pure Beige. And I'm just going to clean up that line and up under that little wing. And plus, guys, your wing does not have to be as dramatic as mine. I just wanted mine to be a little bit extra. And you want to just apply that and clean up that line and blend it out. And now from that same Vice 4 palette, I'm using the shade Framed, and I'm using a bigger flat brush just to pat that on that color. I did my eyeliner off camera and I used the Wet n Wild Megaliner in black, and then I'm concealing or color correcting with the shade Orange from the LA Pro Girl concealer collection. I really didn't like this because it was just too much, And now I'm going and applying my foundation. This is the Makeup Forever foundation, the Ultra HD one in the shade Y445. And I'm just using a flat foundation brush and just applying it all over. And then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and just buff that out. And now I'm using that same concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm just going to highlight under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, under my contour, my forehead, and I'm going to buff that out using the tip of my beauty blender. And then I'm going in with the shade Pure Beige by LA Pro Girl as well. And I'm just going to highlight under my eyes just to brighten it up a little more. And buff it out with the tip of my beauty blender. And then I'm going to use my Laura Mercier setting translucent powder and just basically set my concealer or wherever I apply my concealer. And I don't like to bake for long, so I dusting it away with a little fluffy brush. And then I'm going to go in with my Mineralized Skinfinish by MAC and just contour my cheekbones and my hairline. Then I'm going in with the Milani Tantastic Baked Bronzer in the shade Fantastic in Bronze. And I'm just going to contour a little bit more. Now I'm going under my eye with the shade Bitter with a fluffy brush. And then back with a smaller brush using the shade Delete. And then I'm going to apply my Ardell 3D Mega Lashes in the number 250. Now with the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner, I'm going to trace where I drew that line for my cut crease. And you want to make sure you don't blink. Yes, honey, fan it away. But continuing on, taking my mascara by Ruby Kisses, and I'm just going to blend my lashes. And now I'm contouring my nose using that same MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I just wanted it to blend in with the crease shadow. And it was a little harsh, but it went with the look. And now I'm going in with the MAC Blush, Flirt and Tease. And I'm highlighting using Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, medium to tan. And then I'm going to go over that with the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal and highlight my brows and my cheekbones and the bridge of my nose. Now this is the Too Faced Lip Injections lip gloss, guys, and I know my lips are already big, but I really like the way it makes my lips feel. Now I'm using cream paint to trace or draw the lines for my Tribal Goddess, and I used cream paint from the Halloween store. You guys are more than welcome to use makeup or whatever kind of paint you want to use. This is just the stuff that I found, and it's cheap. And there's no system for how you draw your lines. You can draw them however you want to. Yes, try to get your lines as straight as possible because it can be frustrating. And I was just winging it at this point. And now I'm using some more cream paint, and this is supposed to be gold paint, and I'm just applying it all over my body and in my hair. If you guys can find better gold paint, then kudos, but this is just all I found. And now I'm going in with that NYX Liquid Crystal Liner, and I'm just going around these lines that I drew. And I'm going to blot my lips and then apply my lip liner. This is the shade 1000 Years by NYX. And then I'm going in with the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in Stone Fox and touching up my paint, applying mascara to my bottom lashes and eyeliner to my waterline and a little bit of shimmer to my tear ducts, and that is it.